Hello my fellow gamers, this is Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming with another Total War battle replay. This is me against Dr. Shil. If you've not seen him yet, this is round 2, you should go watch our first episode. And yeah, after this go check out his channel because he'll have the other side of this battle. Now we are playing at the Golden Monolith, which is this giant thing here, which has been rumoured is Stanis's favourite toy. And he's lost it, but many people have talked over this and has led to mass debates. That is the worst joke you'll ever hear on his channel. I am so sorry. I will never do that again. So I couldn't help it. It's good. Moving on. So I am playing as the Empire, and I'll be using my City of Neon army, but it's slightly changed compared to the first time you saw it against Jenna on occasion. And he will be using the Forces of Chaos. So I should probably do the quick sum up of the armies for you if you wanted to skip to the battle. So I've got 834 infantry, 60 cavalry, 12 pieces of artillery. So that's 4 units, 6 cannons, 6 mortars, so 12 in total. And one other, the other being Balthasar on his Pegasus. So he's not really... Is he cavalry? He's flying. I'm not sure how to count that, so I'm counting him as other. Leading a total number of 907 units. The Chaos Forces have 705 infantry, 121 cavalry, no artillery, 2 other, which is 2 exalted heroes on manticles, leading to a total of 828. So I do outnumber him in this army. So obviously, if this is your first time watching this me against the YouTubers against Shil, why are you watching part 2? Go watch part 1. He covers mainly his 3 favourite games: Darksiders, the trilogy, Shadow of Mordor trilogy, and the Warhammer Total War trilogy. And regarding the Total War stuff, he covers guides, intros, hints and tips, pointers, tournament battles, things like that. So go check him out, absolutely worth doing. And it needs to be pointed out, he's actually, based on subscribers, I do that with quotes, with subscribers, he is the biggest channel I've played against. So, no pressure. So, what does this army consist of? Well, the front army is 3 units of handgunners, which include the silver bullets. The second line is 4 units of swordsmen, and in the middle there is a unit of great swords. On each flank, I've got 1 unit of spearmen. You've got Balthasar Gelt leading the forces on his Pegasus, and you've got 2 sets of mortars and 2 cannons, one of them being the Hammer of the Witches. You may notice if you've seen my other game against Jen on occasion, I had a fire wizard. I've dropped that. I've changed a few things. I've now got the Hammer of Witches, which is going to be a lot more deadly. And of course, on the flank, hidden in trees, we have 2 units of Outriders, which is my 60 cavalry. They have grenade launchers. Now, we deployed very, very badly because he deployed all the way over here, expecting me to be here. I deployed on the hill. Yeah. So, what's he got then? Well, he's got 4 units of Chaos Mortars at the front. He's got 3 units of Chaos Warriors. He's also, this force is led by Archon the Chosen, Ever Chosen, I should say, on his nice flamey horse. Family favourite, that one. You've got a unit of Forsaken here. You've got 2 Exalted Heroes and Manticles. You've then got 1 unit of Chosen of Hellbirds and 2 units of Chaos Hounds with Poison. These are the banes of my existence. So let's get the battle underway. So what he does pretty much is I line up my forces about there, and he brings a big force along here, and I think a couple of units go here, which works for me because this gives a target for my Outriders to go there. So that was the general plan. I knew he would kind of divide around it. Seriously, who came up with the design of this? Monument of gold. So here we go. These guys. Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone noticed, but they really were lazy with the animation for the artillery in Warhammer Total War. I don't know if I'm pretty sure that I know Medieval and Rome they loaded the stuff. In this, they kind of do a little rave. I mean, look, these guys are just dancing. These guys kind of just stand there and clap their hands, and then the cannon fires. There's no loading animation like in the old Total Wars, where they would actually have a pile of cannonballs, pick up the cannonball, move it to one side, put it in the cannon, load it, fire it. No, these guys just like, yeah. So as you can see, most of his forces there. He's got his Forsaken moving there, and he has his flyers. I love this. He uses the monument so my cannons cannot hit them. Ingenious playing. I can't snipe his guys out. But his Forsaken are going for a really long... I don't know if he knew I had cavalry there or something, but they're going on a really long path. Now, I was silly. I should have waited. I should have been patient. I didn't. I wanted to get in there. Because I get in there, and he sees this, and one of the manticles starts coming for. In fact, both of them come. Because he cried for his Forsaken. He loves his Forsaken. But I should have waited till they were about here, and then gone in. Because I would have been able to hit him. But now he's got... And these guys are fast as well. They've got a speed of 48. What's my speed? 80. So they're just over half the speed. Oh, my mortars are now coming in. And getting some really good shots off. Now, I need to slow this down. Actually, I don't need to slow it down, but very important. See this? See this? Now, my camera is here. This is all I can see. I don't see these. They are completely hidden. I was viewing like this. They're his chosen. Seriously, how slow? Is that them? That's them moving fast. Oh dear. But I do not see these wolves at all. He even mentioned that he had wolves. But I've got the Outriders. I just left the Forsaken in the end. I got a few hits. They're now running past. Because I was thinking, you know what? Let's cause some problems. Let's go around this way. Balthasar's coming in. Because obviously he hasn't got any range. I was being careful where his manticles were. The handgunners are coming in. But I started doing some nice spells to try and mess him up a bit. Here we go. I believe that is the final transmutation. So you're doing quite a lot of damage. These guys are doing another. Look like they're right. They've got right behind me, and I had no idea they were there. Absolutely brilliant play by Shil there. My handgunners are going in. The cannons are firing. Are you gonna do your clapping? Yeah, as you can see, they don't actually do anything, and then they'll just fire again. What's that? Yeah, terrible. So, Balthasar's causing some real chaos of spells here. These handgunners, these outright... No, I didn't see the Chosen there. They should have been firing at them. His front line's getting absolutely destroyed by all my handgunners, and they finally, the Mordors finally make it in, and I've got my swordsmen charging in here. My spearmen are taking on the Forsaken though. If I knew that, that would have probably been better. And the wolves are marching in. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Go straight. And I panic and send in 2 units to take on these wolves. Because I didn't know how many wolves there were. But that was a stupid mistake. Because now these guys are being absolutely swamped by more. These spearmen should have just been the swordsmen. 1 unit of swordsmen. And then these guys could have focused on there. And it all starts falling apart. I mean, these guys are pretty much... This is a mess here. We're absolutely swamping these guys. We've got a mortar doing direct hit there. These guys, though, are now coming in for the flank charge against the Forsaken, which was probably a mistake. Why is 1 unit not holding them? And the handgunner supporting. But yeah, the cannon's going. His manticles are now chasing Balthasar everywhere. My front line is starting to collapse because I sent a good chunk of it to fight these Chaos Hounds, which I shouldn't have done. They're not that great. They're not all that powerful. He does the flaming skull there, very nice, which has pretty much broken this army. I did wonder what broke this flank when I was playing, but now we know the Forsaken are broken. But look, these guys are chasing. I should be getting these guys now to quickly get in there, get in the rear. But there is no front line now. They've smashed through what's left. These are his Chaos Warriors now. His big guys are fighting, and my guys are tired fighting the wolves. I mean, they're still chasing the wolves for crying out loud. These guys, the Exalted Heroes, are taking on the handgunners to make sure they don't get through there. These guys are charging into combat. I didn't realize they could fire and charge, but I was trying to break their leadership, which does quite a good job on the most part. But you can see it's not looking good. I've got some troops here. He's got some troops here. They're running. But it's hugely against me at the moment. I mean, Balthasar is at full strength, but I'd used all the winds of magic at this point. This combat is looking like it's in their favour. These guys, I mean, they're taking their exotic. These guys should be coming here. But Archon hasn't even really joined the fight either. Those guys are probably broken against those, well, because the Outriders broke. Because they're not really for close combat. So, charging them, it should have been hit and run. But as you can see now, the whole army is starting to crumble. This is all I've got left. Got some spearmen doing a valiant charge against the manticle, but I know they cause fear. Do they cause terror? Yes, they do. So that's probably what's breaking all my armies. The fact that he's got behind me and he's got all these fear-causing units. He's now got spells landing on me. Actually, I think that might have been my guy, using what little magic he's got left. Is that a unit of Outriders? It is, but I think it's got to be too little too late. Balthasar is trying to use his leadership to keep these in check, but to be fair, they're taking on less. I mean, that is terrifying. Those two combined, and they begin to break, unfortunately. And that flanks, and you can see now, it's all kind of falling apart. His wolves are chasing my guys down. Yeah, and it was just, unfortunately, there was nothing I could do. Just all the leadership started breaking. It was a really good battle. I think my biggest mistake was, one, neglecting his wolves, not even looking for them. That was a terrible mistake. Balthasar's now joined the fight because there's nothing else he can do. The battle's pretty much decided. So neglecting his wolves, and also dedicating too much to deal with said wolves. You know, a good chunk of my front line, that's him showing off with another scale, chasing them down. And there we go, there is the second win for Shil. So he has won the best of 3. We will be having a third game though, so do not panic. Now, as you can see, I had deployed 1027 and 828. That's not the numbers I've got with that. I wonder if it counts the individual models for the crew. Yeah, it must do. So, okay, that makes sense. But I lost 719 to his 399. He's still got a pretty decent army left. I've got nothing left. It was bad. So Balthasar got 7 kills, which isn't great when you think of the spells he done. Spearmen done alright. Swordsmen done alright. 55 kills from them. Great Swords 22. Handgunners between 10 to 30 kills. One group of Outriders did nothing, but I think they're the group that broke at the start, and the other group that kept going got 32 kills, which is really good. The Mortars, 18 and 16 kills. When you think this is against armoured targets, that's not bad. 24 kills for the cannon, and 44 for the Hammer of the Witches. I shall be keeping that unit. That's a definite keep. Now, his side, Archon got 92 kills. His commanders, the Exalted Heroes, 44 and 57. His Mortars, one did really good, the others kind of just died, but they were his shield wall for the better guys, so they did their job. And the fact that like one group got 49 kills is amazing. His Chaos Wars, 35, 60 and 53 kills. His Forsaken, even though they got badly beaten, got 65 kills. His Chosen, who barely took part in the battle. You may have not noticed, but they were running the entire time, and the time they got there, we broke. So, not great, are they? His Wolves, on the other hand, I think they were a big turn for the game. 112 and 127 kills. Absolutely amazing game. So thank you very much for that, Shil. Really good game. Really enjoyed it. Look forward to our third one. It's going to be nice and messy. I know it's going to be nice and messy. Because Shil decides, you know what, Rich? Shadow, you're doing all these different themed armies. I'm going to come out of a city themed army as well. And it is a great battle. So stay tuned for that. Part 3 of this 3-parter. Yeah, and hopefully see you next time. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you're on my channel and you've not seen Dr. Shil's channel, go check it out. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you for round 3. Till then, take care.